At some point, repopulating the human race is going to come up, and I'm just saying, don't look at me.
I'm literally not looking at you right now.
Are you sure you do not want to go out with me sometime, Kinsey?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It is just that I have been alone for so long, and you and I have so much in common.
Sid, I've been doing this hacking thing for a long time. I can smell bullshit even through a monotone computery voice like yours.
Well, damn.
Thanks, Sid. Alright, so welcome back to Saints Row 4. Last time, we completed some new missions. We had to help Sid out for a bit, and now, much to Kinsey's dismay, we've gotta help Max.
Walk me through how Sid is gonna help us free Matt.
Are you really sure about this? I mean, I know he can help, but it's Matt Miller.
We need all the help we can get. How do we get him?
Well, I give Sid the proper cipher to connect to Matt's personal simulation, and he opens the gateway.
This should be a fucking adventure.
Indeed it will be. Right, so, we've got quite a few things under our belt at this point. You know, we've got some fancy abilities. I mean, they're not really gonna help, once we... Thank goodness I didn't accidentally collect those, because it's kind of glitchy like that. But yeah, granted, in certain spots we're not able to use our powers. In the real world, obviously, but, frankly, there are some spaces where Zinyak has more control than we necessarily, want him to. Doesn't really help us. But I mean, he never prevents us from shooting things, right? So, as long as we can do that, we're fine. Granted, I do prefer having powers and also unlimited sprint, but if I have to work without them, well, what are you gonna do? Regardless, we're going over to the Broken Shillelagh. Which, you know, we sort of hung out at a lot in 3. A little bit. We went to it a few times. It is, I guess, the Saints Bar at this point, at least in Steelports. Alright, so, let's step in there.
I was shocked when the boss picked you to be the vice president, but you ended up working out.
That's only vaguely insulting.
Look, you sound just like Julius Little. Putting a guy who betrayed you in the number 2 slot seems like a great way to get killed.
I'm nothing like Julius.
Did you even know Julius?
Any last advice?
Was Keith David just briefed on Julius Little? Just, hey, we sound a little bit like him, so just be careful around the boss, alright? What? No, I don't sound like him.
Matt Miller, the self-proclaimed hacker god, ran all the cyber terrorism for the Syndicate back in Steelport. Now, he's Asha's right-hand man in MI6. I just hope we can trust him like she does.
I mean, probably not, but we'll trust him like half as much.
You can give me a gun anytime, Kinsey.
Well, you don't have superpowers either.
Jesus Christ, Kinsey. Why the fuck are there words in my face?
It's a command prompt. Just give me a second.
Man, I don't understand any of that.
This brings back memories.
Damn it! The camera's screwed up. I'll just have to deal with it.
Fucking 80s. Just throwing this out there, but I don't want to be staring at the ground for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it's a really weird out-of-body experience. Plus, it's so much harder to hit things with a tank. Like, I'm trying to hit with all the little shots, but they're just not going. Anyway, yeah, so we're in the sort of cyber world from the end of the Decker's missions and Saints Row the 3rd. Bit of a callback to that one. We're not doing the exact same things, but yeah, we are bringing back that general set piece, which is understandable. It does look pretty cool, but they didn't really have a lot of excuses to use it in 3.
Oops. Sorry. Finger slipped.
They do have a few more excuses to use it in 4, though. This feels a lot more, maybe not natural. They did a good enough job setting it up in 3, but I mean, you could imagine this being very commonplace in the simulation. Also, there are so many jokes in the command prompts that you might miss if you're too busy just shooting things.
Finally, I get to just blow shit up.
Well, I wouldn't want you to go outside your comfort zone.
I must say, I am amused at this attempt to save a man who tried to kill you.
3 times in me.
All the same,
It's like you're not even paying attention.
Mr. Miller is beyond your help.
We'll see about that.
Very well. Your futile attempts do entertain me, after all.
Oh yeah, you're so disinterested and you're just vaguely amused by our antics. We dominated your favorite show, Zinyak. And you were probably watching. Probably mad.
Oh, that's a lot of firepower.
Destroying the tower should destroy the tanks with it.
Miss Kensington is rather astute for a human.
She knows about load-bearing gates.
Controlling security on a linear path. Not very creative for your superior intelligence.
I'm sorry I wasn't feeling creative enough for you,
You're still
Miss
kind of on my
Kensington.
virtual shit list, Kenny.
Or what?
Last time we were in cyberspace, you turned me into a sex doll.
And a
Are you
toilet.
so
I
mad
feel
about
like
that?
that
I
one's...
said I was sorry.
Actually, that's kind of a
Access to
horizontal
the
move.
webcam you set up in Viola's room. It's not an apology, that's...
Yeah, I'd say unless she was into it, but, I doubt she was briefed, and whether or not she was, Viola would not accept that.
Here.
I mean, she's too dead to say one way or the other, but, you know, if we only knew her for one game, she does not seem like the type who'd want to be voyeured on. Alright, so let's see, let's just take down this last gate,
tower, then we grab
and...
that.
Oh, I don't think it should be
Aww.
that easy for you.
He's made the tower invulnerable. Hang on, I'll find a workaround.
Alright, so just keep shooting things. So yeah, we've got more command prompt jokes. Yeah, just shove some more games in here, why not? I'm sort of back and forth on the referential humor in 4. I think in general the game's sharper,
Back
and
me up, Kinsey.
this game did come at a time where that was less prominent in all writing, and therefore a little less annoying, and where'd my tank go? I think this one isn't too in-your-face though, even though it is kinda in-your-face. But you might not pay attention to it, because you might be shooting tanks instead, so... It's not the most obvious thing.
Yet again, I am impressed by Miss Kensington. Though this attempt is as futile as the life of most humans.
Oh look, an alien with a superiority complex. Surprising.
Though this sentiment comes from more than just the Zin, my dear.
We all hate you.
And tomorrow.
All the aliens got together and we said we hate human beings so much, they're so dumb.
Pace from day to day. To the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage. And then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot. Full of sound and fury. Signifying
Thanks for sharing your high school poetry.
it's a quote from Macbeth.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, honestly, you're kind of a fool for expecting the boss to know Shakespeare whatsoever, much less being able to actually tie it to what you were just saying. You think she understands that was a quote about the futility of him in life or whatever? Pfft, no. She just thinks you're dumb, Zinyak. But yeah, no, we're doing different things in this cyberspace than we're doing in the 3rd. Got a whole motorcycle section, which, you know, is relatively easy, except if you mess up, it's actually pretty easy to die. You know, one thing I did not usually really know is that, you are being pursued. And if you catch up, I don't know if it was a one-hit kill per se, but, I did at one point hit a motorcycle, get slowed down severely, and then just killed, so do be careful.
Have to wing it.
Wing it. Great. What can go wrong?
Oh, and since I can't see what's going on in there, doubt I'll be able to help you either.
Fuck me running.
I mean, we're riding a motorcycle, but whatever. Anyway, hey, almost a full minute extra time. Get out of here, Zinyak. That was nothing.
Before you, I place a choice. Walk through the blue door and continue to face yet more failures at saving those closest.
I fail to see how I've been failing.
Your race will live on borrowed time and will, through your violent arrogance, wind up extinct. Walk through the red door, however, and I will release the humans whom I have collected. I will give them amnesty, and even a ship from my fleet to do with as they see fit. However, in choosing this door, you will willingly submit yourself to execution.
Huh.
This is the
That's
moment where
quite the setup you got there,
prove to be
Zaniac.
the savior of humanity. Or its absolute destroyer.
What am I looking at?
This is your life as it led you to this point.
Is
All
it?
your past violence, crimes, and losses on display to remind you of one simple...
Who the hell's that guy?
Regardless of what I have done to your world, you were its greatest...
I don't know who that is either.
Evidence is...
No, don't know that guy at the bottom. Nope.
How many have died because
This
you
is, all
decided
pretty
driving
unfamiliar.
on the sidewalk is faster than the road? Because you used a rocket in place of a bullet? Because you wouldn't submit to my...
I fail to see how those are the same thing. One of those was your fault, the rest is just me being lazy, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you did blow up the Earth. That's on you, buddy.
Much safer.
Also, is that an older Deckers logo? Because that looks different than what we got. Anyway, I don't know any of those people on those screens, so yeah. That didn't look like me at all. What are you talking about?
200 pounds of bison meat. Wait, is that Matt?
Trapped in technology he doesn't understand, in a cyber world he can't control.
Matt, stay calm. I'll get you out.
Without Miss Kensington, very doubtful.
So yeah, we are in another text adventure, except this one does have pictures. So yeah, unlike the one in the third, there's no little bits where your foot catches on loose flagstone and you break your neck and you die. There's no game over answer as far as I can find. But we do have a few different scenarios. Though I feel like I'm being railroaded, Zaniac. God damn it.
Behold my empire.
Wow. Empty space and a purple star.
This is but a glimpse of what I have conquered.
You know, I was busy telling you to fuck off, right? I'm only here accidentally. Anyway, right. I think... Isn't launching probes supposed to be a Mass Effect thing? Isn't that the thing that annoyed everybody in the first game, or am I thinking of something else? Either way, now I'm just thinking of Xenoblade Chronicles X. When I see sci-fi probe, I think, nope, yep, gotta put another one of those in Mira.
Ah, yes. I'm quite proud of this one.
Why? What is it?
Terror, as personified by your literary culture.
A dead pirate with a black parrot?
It's a raven.
Why does the pirate have a raven?
Yeah, I don't know why you expected her to know Poe either. Though also I feel like Strong Bad played this at one point. I'm vaguely reminded of some other text adventure. I think I'm gonna have to look that up before I edit this. Very adamant about that being a raven, I guess. Look, we've got bird blindness. I don't know what to tell you.
That pirate came from?
Must you continue to display your plebeian intelligence?
Yes.
Yeah, you got a problem with me being a plebeian, huh?
Deal with it on
Homophobe.
your own. Ta-ta.
I can deal with anything you throw at me, buddy.
Man, always the nails. Okay, well, that seems easy enough at least. And, I don't like the architect, so... it's not gonna do anything for me. Fine.
Jesus Christ, Zinyak, are you 13?
Alright, well, this isn't getting me anywhere. Even though I'm asking nicely. Alright, fine. Look, we're all under a lot of stress here, I getcha. Well, if we can't just kill Zaniac,
All right,
then
pick up the phone and dial yourself out.
we'll go
Matt.
help Matt. Yep, and of course, it's Killbane. I mean, Killbane let you go, Matt. Just cause he murdered somebody in front of you and beat you several times doesn't mean he's your worst enemy. Alright, let's do this. You got it, Matt. You can take out Killbane. Look, you just gotta hit all the QTs correctly, and you're good. Alright, so first thing you gotta do, lull him into a false sense of security. That brought us back to square one, so tell him off. Okay, I guess to be fair, that never really helped me, so, fuck it, punch him. Alright, so you punched him once, who cares about the counterattack? If you just punch him again, you'll be fine. We did it. You just have to hit him 3 times and he's done. See? Told you it wasn't a problem at all. Alright, now let's get you out of here. Oh man, hopefully we only have to pick up the phone and not dial anything. There's no way the boss knows how to use a rotary phone.
I don't like the idea of us sitting around. Shouldn't we be picking up Matt? The kid could be in trouble.
Keith, you gotta relax. The guy's an MI6 agent, for God's sake. He can take care of himself.
You needed help getting out, and you're the commander-in-chief.
That's a really good point. Why didn't we think of this earlier?
Oh, I did. I'm just not a big fan of Matt. Come on! Can't I get some payback? Got a little lost, big deal.
Or he got a little dead, who knows?
Oh, he's fine. He's probably having the time of his life exploring Zinniac's ship.
I mean, he's naked and gooey, but for some people that's a good time. Probably not for him, but eh. Look, chances are he's not gonna die, but we should probably take care of this sooner rather than later. So we've saved Matt from the simulation, but getting him out's not gonna be so easy. Alright, let's see, do we have any upgrades we need to do, or is it right into the next mission? Well, we do have a new side quest, but I won't be rude. Yeah, you could put this off for a while if you want to, but I want all the Matt stuff in one video. Well, not all of it, obviously. I'm not doing his side quests now. That can wait.
You're really making a big deal out of nothing. This is a great opportunity for him to build character.
Kinsey, this is not the time for a teachable moment. If we don't help Matt, he will die.
But I want him to die.
You're beautiful.
Thanks.
I was talking to the robot.
It's power armor.
Same thing.
Not really. A robot is an automaton, whereas power...
Don't ruin this, Keith.
It's closer to a mech, if anything. I mean, this is basically just a half-sized Lancer mech.
Whoops.
Are you breaking my power armor?
No.
If you do damage the power armor, you can find repair kits in some of the storage crates.
Alright, well, hypothetically I'll break these crates, just, you know, in the hypothetical case that I did get damaged.
Tell me more about the guns on this thing.
I didn't have time to get them working, so...
Pretty lame, Kinsey.
Alright, all melee build it is
I'm
then.
just missing stuff.
Alright, well, we'll worry about that later.
This robot through the door, do you?
Oh my god, this is the real world. I can't just waggle my fingers and, oh look, Kinsey, you weave worlds like a goddess with a breath.
Have you tried? Right, so thank goodness we still have the boosters available, so you can make big jumps. And one more. This is pretty much just getting you used to the heights you can go up.
I know hacking's out, but there has to be another way through this door.
Brute force works.
Okay. It does indeed work. Thanks for the reminder.
This
Right, so you can also go vertical for your jumps, boosts. It's more of a glide, if anything. Anyway,
That went well.
yeah, it sure did. Yeah, taking out enemies is a cinch. Pretty much anything you do with a slam is gonna be an AoE. Which is precisely why they just line these guys up in nice groups for you. Also, I'd suggest against dashing all the time. I feel like the build up to the animation and kind of the second or so after you're done dashing makes it slower than just kind of walking forward. Ooh. Out of the way, Murderbot. Yeah, unfortunately, even if we do have power armor, Murderbots are still a little bit of a force to be reckoned with. I mean, they're better than these guys at least, but that's not saying much about the standard soldiers. They are, as they say, wimps. So yeah, like I said, there's a bit of a delay before and after the dash that makes it so it's not the best for just using to get around. It's more for damage than it is for getting you around quickly.
Kinsey, are there people in all of those?
Maybe, but I don't think the Vin abduct humans exclusively.
Alright, well I guess we could learn about a lot of new species if we wanted to, though. I don't think we can break these open without doing something in the simulation first. We'd be making a lot of aliens brain dead if we tried to do this too early.
Something happened here. One of the pods is broken.
Any chance that's the one Matt was in?
Maybe. Hard to tell.
Or easy to tell. You know, if you pay attention to the environment. Alright, well, now we've got a trail at least. Somewhere around here there's a very naked, very scared twink. Of course, these guys aren't dead, so either he hasn't been over here, or he simply is not going for the kills, which, you know, seems a bit foolish to me.
I made it!
Matt, don't hurt me, please. I'm a friend.
About time I was rescued. Oh, you wouldn't believe what they have. But I didn't realize they had robots.
Can you believe Kinsey keeps calling this thing power armor?
So, not a robot?
Yeah, you'd think Matt Miller would also be kind of a stickler about the term. You cannot tell me Matt Miller doesn't watch mech animes.
What kind of firepower does that mech have?
Kinsey said the guns are missing stuff.
Typical. Give me a moment to find the parts.
Like, look, I know he's into Nightblade, and that's kind of a US-based show. You know, one of those, live-action dramas, that sort of thing, but he has to like anime too, right? He has to have some opinions on anime, you just know it. You just look at the guy and you're like, oh yeah, you've been on forums before talking about this sort of thing. How, do you think he's the complains about filler kind of nerd? Because I actually genuinely don't know. I don't know if he would be thinking about it. We've yet to see some interactions with Matt.
Can you work a little faster, Matt?
You worry about your job and let me do mine!
But, you know, I don't feel like he'd actually be a completely brain-dead nerd.
Defend me already!
Oh my god, you got shot like 3 times, boo-hoo. I get you're naked and gooey, but like, I fail to see how that's really a problem. Oh right, You're not the boss, so actually you can't survive a million bullets.
I have the parts. Get to me and I'll set you up. This will be much different than any other weapon you're used to.
It's a gun arm, Matt. I think I can figure it out.
More than just a gun.
It's a way of life.
Be right there.
Alright, so now we have mech weapons. We can still dash, and we can still melee bash if you want to, but for the time being, I think we'd much prefer to do something like this.
Was it too much for you?
Yeah, that also clears rooms. So yeah, we basically got a rocket, and we've got a bullet. Kind of the usual fare, you know, that's what you usually see on the helicopters as well, but, you know, it's no less appreciated on a mech. But anyway, yeah, as for what type of nerd Matt is,
Thanks for getting these guns online, Matt.
oh, okay, that was it. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like he wouldn't be quick to write off quote-unquote filler things.
This thing is tearing them apart!
Mech guns are probably one of the best ways to deal with, murder bots, yeah.
The hell are you, Kinsey?
I'm close. I'm also lying, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
Tell Matt I am whatever distance scares him the most. Anyway, yeah, now we have to basically just let Matt get to the other side of this choke point, and then just start killing things. So, you know, while we blow everything away... I gotta decide, like... Yeah, I don't want to jump too far ahead in the game scripts. We're gonna be seeing more of Matt in the future, of course, but... I don't know, thinking about what, you know, I've seen and what I remember, I think he is the kind of person who would just look at every episode, even if it's kinda quote-unquote filler. Because, again, he likes Nightblade, big fan of it, so obviously he likes the US drama show, which absolutely has, again, quote-unquote filler. It doesn't.
Keep your head down, Miller.
There's so few things with, like, actual filler anymore.
We can't last much
Like,
longer,
originally that
Kinsey.
was just a phrase of... This means that this wasn't in the original manga. And now it's just used to describe everything that's not directly tied to the main plot. And, yeah, anytime you have that kind of nerd, it is just the worst conversation.
Please give me a
Everything
shout.
has to be in service of the main plot, which is, frankly, half the time the least interesting part of, like, anything ever. Obviously, you can be interested in a main plot, but, like... Man, when you forget that characters are supposed to exist and be, like, a tangible force in a story as well... Fuck off. Shut up.
The gun's working,
Uh-oh.
Matt.
I did what I could. I can't really fix it right now.
Okay, so yeah, guns broke at a bad moment. Gotta say, this is a very good survival mission, because it does feel pretty tense. Yeah, so the ship's finally here, but we had to cut through so many enemies, and by the end our guns just broke down. It does feel pretty cool.
They're on our tail. Get to the turrets.
Matt, take the other gun.
Unless there's a co-op player, in which case they'll take the gun. But yeah, I feel like this game does it pretty well, where like...
Come on, Matt, you play video games. Shouldn't you be good at this?
Please, if your aim was any worse, you'd be shooting yourself.
I was doing better in my first run, and then I lost the footage for reasons. Stupid reasons. But yeah,
I'll have to tell Keith about this later.
That is Mr. Keith David to you.
no, he's the vice president, I can call him whatever I want to. Right, but I think this game does a pretty good job of, anytime it has to show the Zin, like, tracking the Saints down,
This thing, Kinsey.
does a pretty good job of showing, like, oh, you actually would have a hard time taking them all on, like this. You can still cut through swaths of them, but it definitely feels like it gets a little bit tense towards the end there. Get the feeling that, like, if you're here for any longer, you actually might find the number of waves that is simply too much for you. Also, they do just have an immortal ship
Where is
now.
that giant ship?
I'm not sure.
So, you know, that doesn't really help us either. You know, if we were still on the ground, we'd be swarmed by enemies, and, well, we are taking out most of their little ships.
Look at us, killing everything in sight. Is this what being a sociopath feels like?
It's not really sociopathic.
This is just self-defense, Matt. Even if you're enjoying it. But yeah, no, we've got a lot of bogeys, but then we also have the invincible ship.
I'm gonna get us to a safe spot. Hang on.
And, ooh, I'm at half health. That's not great.
Okay, I think we lost it. I'm in front of a passageway. I'll need a minute to open the door.
Yeah, you did kind of bring us to a dead end, though. Uh-oh.
What's it doing, Kinsey?
Okay, get ready. Shoot the panel on the left.
Kinsey!
Sorry, I'm facing the other way.
Well, it's immortal to bullets, but not to being crushed to death. Nice.
I don't want to sound needy or anything, but I just blew up a capital ship. You'd think
How do you
someone
know
could
it's a
stay
capital
alive.
ship?
You need to take a look at this.
Maybe that's just the slightly better
Why would
ship,
Zinyak build
and
one of
the
those
capital
in
ships are
space?
even more invulnerable.
Whose idea of hell is being trapped on an aeroplane?
Me, Shandi, and... Oh my god. Johnny's alive.
Boss, Johnny's dead.
Who else would be stuck in a plane?
Shandi? It was a life-defining moment for her. It's the only thing that makes sense.
You're wrong.
I think she's making a lot of sense.
She's wrong!
And you're wrong for
Find out
believing
what
her.
this is. We're getting my best friend back.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Don't tell the boss, but I'm actually kind of with Kinsey on this one, but... I mean, to be fair, the narration did say Gat's alive, so, I guess we already kind of know that, maybe the boss is a little more correct than she is pointlessly hopeful. Well, I guess in fairness, the game did say we'd be reunited with Gat, but, maybe that's a bit more of an open definition. Oh well, despite how much the boss wants to find out if that's Johnny and save him, we've got a lot of stuff to do. 'Cause of course, we already saw that one set of side quests opened up before we did that mission. And now, we've got Matt Miller over here. And he's got missions. And also, there's a new mission type that we've not seen just yet. So, yeah. Sorry, boss, but, Johnny's gonna have to wait. We've got stuff to do. Ooh, bonuses, though. Oh, hell yeah, just give me that one. Yep, that's just more cash. Right, so, we've saved Matt Miller, which is, bringing our crew up just a little bit more. With another hacker on our side, that should be pretty good for all things simulation. But next time on Saints Row 4, I'm thinking we do something that helps us.